The blood, sweat, the tears, and the hard work. And idle minds the devil plays, it's God's work. I'm God's first, you know the science.
Hip hop, thank y'all for tuning in. This is the DagogetaTv. I'm your guy, Deme D, Mr. Everywhere, You Never There. And this is another episode of Listen Up, album promo and listening session. Got a dope MC on deck right now. What's good, my guy, Rasheed Chappell?
What's going on? What's going on? Salute.
Cheer. Thank you for pulling up. Today we just released the album, A Portrait Of.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to give them a couple of snippets of that. So y'all, we did an interview before, so we got the people familiar with most of your journey, some of your music. Right now I'm definitely feeling this album right here. I mean, I'm going to give you the floor for anything you want to say about the album, no?
Go cop it. Go stream it. The numbers is looking crazy. It's definitely an amazing piece of work put together by myself and Little Vic, who produced the whole album. We take you on a journey, unlike a lot of the stuff that's out now where they just give you one song 10, 11 times. We take you from beginning, we give you a middle, we give you a conclusion. Like, it's definitely something I'm immensely proud of. So I hope you get a chance to listen to it and enjoy it.
No doubt. Jersey in the building, right? Passaic in the building.
7055 Project City.
I mean, salute to Brick City. You already know my Brick City guys. You want from Jersey, Brooklyn on deck, Queens on deck. So yeah, I love the album, man. I definitely, I don't want to say, because I've been listening to it heavy for the last couple of days. I feel like there's it's not aggressive, but it's like an aggression to it.
I mean, it's just life. I seldom write songs about right now. Like most of the stuff that you hear, like on my previous work, as it pertains to myself personally, happened in the past. But this was an album that like took place right now. So like, it's talking about the things that are going on in life right now.
Okay, I could see that being the difference, because I did feel something different besides the production too, but just as far as maybe a content and delivery, even though you touch on a lot of stuff. So what I like to do on Listen Up though, we pick up 5 songs and we play a snippet of it, and I just ask you a couple of questions about it, or whatever you want to speak on it. So I'm gonna talk about the lead song though, Narcan. I gotta ask the name, like where did that come from right there?
Everybody, I'm in it, but I'm like removed. Like I'm not everywhere. Like if you follow me on socials, I'm not really with the shits, but I'm kind of like to myself. But it's like there's a lot of dope talk, right? So
I'm gonna get to that.
The antithesis of that, or the cure for that, is when you OD, is the Narcan. Like that's what they pump in your chest to bring you up out.
I ain't up on it.
You know what I mean? So for me, it was like a departure from everything that was going on right now, was dominating the culture. So I just wanted to do something a little bit different and use a title that's a little bit different instead of calling it promethazine and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna give you some dope, but this dope is gonna take you in a different direction.
You definitely did that too with the title, and even what you're talking about too. I'm feeling it, like you definitely, like you say, you're giving it that I'm here vibe, and you letting them know that you up on what's going on out here. Even you know what I'm saying. So even though it's not brick talk, don't get it confused. So we're gonna tap into that right there. And you got a video for this one, Narcan. Salute to my guy Rasheed Chappell, A Portrait Of, produced by Little Vic. Tap in.
Narcan, see niggas shooting in the park jam. It was written, this is God's plan. I rose above it, I hold no grudges, I watch niggas. You think I'm willing to risk all that I got, niggas? I'm young Floyd, the pretty boy, I stick and move. You niggas stick to the script before I stick the tool. Pop for promo, headshots for Lolo. Turn this to a group shot, all post for the photo. Click, click, I don't click, I stand alone. All 10, my name's good, my name's alone. I cash out, you glass house, you held a brick. I doubt better you ever seen, ever heard. My every word is God sent, and this is more than just art, it's arson. Uber before the app, maneuver without the strap. The Ruger, Fred Krueger, you snooze and fade the black nigga.
It's so unfortunate they don't know someday they'll have no stones to throw.
My protocol is propofol, so sleep niggas. Out of all you Indians, I'm chief nigga. Street niggas respect mine, you test mine. My techniques is Tech 9 and Mac 10s. Do the numbers, you dudes runners, you're not boss.
Alright, so that was Narcan right there. Again with the unique name, dope message, A Portrait Of, New Jersey's finest in the building, Rasheed Chappell. Thank you for pulling up.
Appreciate
It's
it.
Deme D, you know, this is where hip hop lives. Go get the TV. So we're gonna swing to the next one. And this one, overall, like I said, the album just has a vibe. Like you said, it's self-reflective, but it still has a little bit of you talking your shit too. So I really like that. Y'all know I love my shit talking MCs. But so the next one, though, Spitting Image.
Okay.
I feel like you're doing the same thing. I feel like I said, there's a straight to it, and you actually are talking about a specific story.
Yeah.
So with this one, how did you decide that's the story you wanted to put the format?
I never know. You know, I very seldom go into a track saying I'm going to rap about this. I let the music talk to me. So Vic and I had probably worked on a few other songs that were unreleased before we got to that record. And when we got to that song, I was like, okay, this is a record now. Like this is the first one for whatever it is that we're working on. And so I didn't have any preconceived ideas as to what I wanted to talk about. I just really let the music dictate to me. It's almost like a therapy session because I don't know what's going to happen when I go in and talk. But those were the stories of, you know, what happened in the exit that day, and you know, growing up with my mom and dad, how, you know, that just came out. You know, it wasn't specifically, you know, what I thought I was going to write that day. But when I wrote it and we recorded it, and I was like, okay, put this one over here.
Okay.
This is one of those.
Hey, you set the album off with that, so it's definitely, I know that's something you're just confident about. So we're gonna tune in with that one right there, Spitting Image, again, produced by Little Vic. Oh, where's Little Vic from?
He's originally from Long Island.
Okay, so he's out here. Okay.
You know, super dope producer as well as a dope MC. Just got back from Italy. Just got married. You know what I mean? Salute to Vic.
Salute. Blessings to that.
You know, and then the new Mrs. Arena. So yeah, like, dope dude.
Out here making good music, getting shit done. So we're gonna tune in, Spitting Image, the DagogetaTv.
Let me show you where the story starts. Before I made my mark on every corner, park bench that played a part. Mom's joy, her baby boy, the smell of reefer. Sparkle, the soundtrack, heard a young Aretha Franklin's. My pops on his paper chase. The only time that he stopped was to take a taste. Rolling Stone, hit a line, no, he rolled a bone. Mom screaming all on the phone. When you coming home, hanging out of my bed, she would bring me out and ride around, look for this nigga. They would fight it out, face pressed all on the glass, the tears running. I'm years from it, still the memories clear, like the liquor that they drank after. Tears, laughter, they made love, then made war. Life chapters, here's a page, the edge is torn. I still remain, spitting image of both till they image fade. Yeah. Say a prayer for the niggas we lost, those behind a wall. Nights that we flirted with death and could've lost it all. Hear the sounds, rounds echo in the staircase. Niggas robbing dealers for sport and did it barefaced. Standing at the top of the steps, saw the barrel raised. Nigga looking death in the face, wouldn't run his chain. Laughed at him, grabbed it.
That was Spitting Image, again off the latest album, A Portrait Of, from our guy Rasheed Chappell. Jersey in the building. Make sure y'all tune in with that, cop that, download that. You know, you got the vinyl on that
Get
too.
the vinyl. We only got a few left. They've been selling really well. People like collecting vinyl, so we got a few left. Make sure you tap in. All of them are signed. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I got a vinyl community. Make a show for, so salute to all of them. So we're gonna keep it pushing right here. This next joint, man. This shit is deep right here.
Okay.
I love the whole album though. Like I said, I gotta say that again. You know, salute to Little Vic, salute to you. But this next joint, man, this shit I praise. I'm gonna have to salute you, man. I think it takes I don't want to say guts. I just can't think of a better word. I think it takes maybe a lot of self-awareness and maybe courage to even put these type of thoughts and, you know, face these thoughts where you can, you know, keep hearing it and put it out for the people. So again, what made you decide this? Well, you said there's nothing that really, I guess the beat spoke to you.
Yeah,
this beat is dope right here.
You know, like the first, like it starts with piano keys.
Yeah.
And so the first words that I say was like, my thoughts get lost in the piano keys. I'm trying to keep pace. Like, so it's like, okay, literally I'm trying to find a cadence of where I'm going to go with this track.
Okay.
And then, you know, it just evolved into that. Like, I look at myself, you know, as an artist. Like, you know, I salute to the people who are hustlers that rap or whatever that rap. Like, I look at myself as an artist first. Like, I never lose sight of the music. That's always the first thing for me.
Appreciate that too.
And so, you know, like it just, the music just spoke to me in that way, and that's what came out that day. Literally, like we sat there and you know.
Oh, he was with you when you recorded that.
Everything was made on the spot. The beat was made on the spot. Every rhyme was written on the spot, and we just recorded it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean that one spoke to me too. I could definitely relate. I'm sure there's a lot of especially, you know, the second verse. A lot of men out there that could relate to that. Salute to all your fathers out there, put in that work. So we're gonna get into that right there. Praise. This is the DagogetaTv. This is another episode of Listen Up. I'm your guy Deme D, Mr. Everywhere. You never there. You already.
Search of something. Yeah. My thoughts lost on the piano keys. I'm trying to keep pace. Many years wore a mask trying to save face. Say grace. My table been prepared in the presence of my enemies. I overcame the fear. Yeah. The burden of the chose never ran with a pack, so I had to walk alone. From a humble home, gave birth to my desires. I never knew the sacrifice it required. I stay tired cause work leads to more work, and on the path to heal reveals more hurt. Church. Time for religion, earn dollars for my sins. No time for redemption. No bullshitting, I feel numb, at times nothing. I indulge in a vice just to feel something. Then it's back to the page, right back to the booth. Then it's back to the stage. And it's back to the same, in search of validation, life after the praise.
Searching for my sense of purpose, crowds they scream my name. Addicted to the vice of lies, they take away my pain. Searching for the value.
Okay. Again, that was Praise. A great record right there. Great song. I think you can't be any more candid than that. You know, and I appreciate your artistry on that one. Again, this is another episode of Listen Up, a portrait of your latest album, Rasheed Chappell. I'm your guy, Deme D. And since that one, I think that one was kind of deep. It was a heavy track. We're going to follow up with something was kind of light to me. I took it as a motivational track.
Okay.
The title is funny because I had another artist put that title in their skit, but Avocado Toast.
Absolutely.
I feel the energy on that. How did we get to that name like that?
I don't even. It just felt like I remember me and Vic were doing this record that day, and he made the beat, and he made the beat, and he wanted to change the drums. And I'm like, nah, leave the drums because I'm already writing to that drum. He's like, nah, trust me, I got you. So I took a voice memo, and I went into the kitchen, and I'm listening to the patterns so I could finish the verse by the time he put everything together. And there's a line where I talk about avocado toast, and I was like, yeah, this is what it feels like, man. This feels like when you on the beach and you enjoying the sunshine, and this feels like a celebration.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Word.
And it was just about like on some grown man shit. You know what I mean? I didn't fight this hard to come out of the hood to still be in the hood. You know what I mean? Like I didn't do all of this shit just to stay in the same spot.
Stay in the same mind state.
To say that my rhymes, not the army, not a job, but my fucking rhymes got me to Sweden and Amsterdam and Belgium and Japan and you know what I'm saying? And Zurich and all these places. Like that's crazy. There's some people that that I still come around. It's like, yo, how do you do shows in New York? I'm like, New York, my nigga, I've rocked in Germany and Berlin and Yokohama. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Rapping, telling our story. You know what I mean? So it's just a blessing. That the song to me just felt like, yo, we fucking did it, man.
It's motivation. I felt that energy. Salute to the singer. What's the singer's name?
This is Deani Star Miles. Super talented singer.
Great job.
Like, I haven't said this publicly, but my father passed in June of this year, 2022. And she came out and she thank you. She sung at the funeral for me. Okay. Like, she's become somebody. She's become family. Like, super shout out to Deani. She killed this hook. She took it.
Killed it.
Nobody else could have did it. Like,
salute this great track. So with that being said, we're gonna get into Avocado Toast, baby.
Get a slice, baby.
A portrait of.
block the sunshine. California coast, orange juice, cold pressed with the avocado toast. A toast to a new day, blessings all around. May your cup runneth over. Here's another round, hear the sound of the ocean. Soak in the breeze, pretty bitch in my bathrobe, rolling the weed. Life's more mature, life let's explore. All it has to offer, let's navigate a course. Dubai for the sunset, Kauai for the sunrise. Sakai fragments, double laced and untied. Sun dried, tomato mixed with greens. No time for sleep when you living out your dreams. Caption moments never made it to the gram. Ironic that a pin drop got me where I am. It's all smiles to more miles. Goodbye to gray skies, no more clouds.
Long nights, more flights, make your dreams a reality. Your time, don't shine, 'cause you're right where you're supposed to be.
This life at my leisure, no more punching clocks. I became my investment, believed in a stock. Chose peace over paper, but the paper got a piece. Hunger, I know the taste. Tonight we gon' feast on the Hudson view, the skyline. Sipping white wine, like the stars in the sky. This is my time. I went and got it, nobody gave it to me. I went without it, sometimes was made to see really what I'm made from. Some niggas made fun, but I use it as fuel when out of need.
Yeah, that was Avocado Toast. I don't know, how could you not find motivation in that shit right there? You were talking off camera, Zurich. You've been on. Well, listen, man, you gotta. I think what I do like about the hook you said though, you did mention that the hard work though.
Yeah.
You didn't skip over that part. A lot of these, I'm gonna keep it clean. A lot of these people, they don't want to put that part in. They just want the end shine. So I'm glad that you mentioned that too in that motivational track. So again, thank you for pulling up. This is another episode of Listen Up, the DagogetaTv where hip hop lives. This is a portrait of your latest album, produced by Little Vic. So in closing, got the last song. Again, the whole album is definitely reflective and self-awareness, but I still feel like, you know, swagging out and talking your shit like I like to hear. But on the last track, I feel like, because you were talking your shit on Spit an Image. This track, I feel like you definitely got in your bag as far as the music angle. The vision. This one right here, again, this is the last track. I know you. We talked one time. You say you try to expand besides just talking about yourself.
Yeah.
So you got in your bag about yourself, though, right there.
I think with this, I mean, I don't title tracks until after they're done. Like I want to hear it and see what it says to me. But to call this song, The Becoming, it really makes sense because like I had to really go into the things that actually made me, and it starts with my mom and my dad, right? So you know, for many years we had a struggle relationship because they were getting high, and forced me to grow up very early, take care of my little sister, and just, you know, it's ancient innocence, right? Because life is not innocent no more, right? You see the other side of it. Like there's a lot of people that one of the reasons why I don't really, you know, I talk about drugs and stuff in my music and just kind of like from, you know, surveying it, but never really glorify it because I was the kid whose parents was affected by it. Right? So it's not, you know what I mean, that wasn't the thing for me. And this song, I really got an opportunity to show a positive light on my mom and my dad, and you know how much they've grown over the years, and now that they've been clean, rest in peace to my dad, but you know, he was clean for 27 years, 25 years, and my mom has been clean, so it's just a salute to that too. Yeah, salute to that. And yeah, man, Becoming, how I got here.
So you want to tune into that type, man. You already know this is the DagogetaTv again where hip hop lives. I'm your guy, Deme D, Mr. Everywhere You Never There.
I don't even call this the beginning. It's more like my becoming. It's what made me. It's me. Peace, God, what's the science of the day? Educate the lost children on supplying them with yay. 3 pounds, ain't got autos and pistol spray. Watch my pop snort lines while the whispers play. Chest out, now we wide up, ready to slide. Gun under the seat, I'm on the passenger side. I'm like 5, but I'm rolling with him, holding the wheel. Standing in the car seat while he rolling the bill to hit another one. His only son and he loved me. His only ray of hope in the world full of ugly. Took pride riding it right around, showing me off how to keep my hands up. Told me not to be soft because this world got it in for you, and I depend on you to take it further than me. So fly nigga, this is my nigga, Mr. Andrew Ward. You made it, my success is yours. Fly nigga, fly nigga. Everybody told me how fly my pops used to be, riding around in the caddy with the hats on and shit. I was right there, man, I seen it. I'm his son. Rasheed Chappell, I was born with my mother's name. Truth be told, from her is where I learned the game. County visits, bus rides to Clinton, seen a fight in the courtroom, then fight addiction. There's nothing like a mother's love. You know the saying goes, becoming not.
Alright, so I'm gonna get it correct. The Becoming, we closing it out there. Another dope episode of Listen Up album listening and promo show with my guy Rasheed Chappell.
Salute.
A portrait of Jersey in the building. Say, you already know.
07055 Project City, what up?
Talk to him. You know I claim everywhere. It's Mr. Everywhere, you never there. But this is a great album, and definitely, like we were talking off camera, it's not a concept. It's very conceptual. So salute to you, all of y'all. Get familiar, and I'm gonna leave the closing words to you, my guy.
Listen, bundle up. And in the moral words of Freeway, the prophetic words of Freeway, bundle up. It's cold out here, man. We're gonna warm it up. Rasheed Chappell, Project City Zone, here with DagogetaTv. Salute. Portrait of out right now. Let's go.
Tri-State, you already, New York City, what up? The DagogetaTv, subscribe, share, hit that red button, you heard me?
The blood, sweat, the tears, and the hard work. And I don't mind, the devil plays, it's God's work. I'm God's first, you know the science.